We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Jameis to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On third down, Winston. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Talk about so far so good. Right now they are purring like a high-quality sports car. You name it, they're getting it done. What's the definition of balance? Doing what you want to, when you want to. They're doing it through the air and on the ground.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara taking it in from the 20. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. On the return, Boston Scott.
Boston Scott on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. But first down, Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete right around the 8. Touchdown, Eagles. 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Eagles are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this 1st half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Second and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hurts. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 3rd and 10. Now Winston. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the 1st half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down at the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Wait.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Here's Winston. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown in their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Boston Scott, he's to the 15, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the 1st half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, Winston. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. and now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing, Winston. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New Orleans.
A give to Kamara running right. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Bulldozes past him. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
It's complete, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught, and it stretches their lead up to 8. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had a wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 7 on the carry, but they'll need to double down here. It's 3rd and 14. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Rolling to his right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 58 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And fights through one man. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. Shifts by him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Winston now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams breaks through the contact.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Kamara trying the right side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. Muscles it. And Bell is right into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Kendre Miller, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Winston to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll look to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Back to throw. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now 1st and goal. He's back to throw. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Hurts will throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Winston. He's got Johnson. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Winston. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo puts it off. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Don't touch that.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab.
Oh, he's taken down. They're in field goal range, but no timeouts. They're out of time.
And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
And now off to the races down the right side. He may go. Touchdown, New Orleans. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Now here's Winston as his guys will line up and go for the two-point conversion. They'll look to run for it with Williams. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
At the 26-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me.
There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. But first down, Hurts. Complete to Zacchaeus. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Swift going to try up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
no gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Hurts. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those